Hey everyone, this is Jasmine Malonson, and today I wanted to do a quick video. I know I said that every time. This time I have it on timer. See, I'm keeping track this time, so I hope you're happy. But anyways, I'm just gonna do like this random get to know me video. I tried to do a little bit more of that, so you get to know me about my interests, likes, dislikes, and all that stuff. Today, sorry if I keep shaking my computer. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a close up. And yes, my hair is kind of, it's not Afro-licious. Okay, cut off Justin. Okay, you're wasting time. But today I just want to talk about my personality type in terms of zodiac signs, and based off on the Myers-Briggs personalities. And so, without further ado, let's get started. So basically, like, get it off the bat, for the Myers-Briggs personalities, I am identified as an INFP. I'm not gonna say what each of the letters stands for, but you can do your research. You're good. I know you're intelligence people. Okay. Anyways, so INFPs are kind of like known as idealists. I don't know if I'm gonna say this word right, but mediators, meditators. I don't know if that's even a word. Idealists, meditators, and dreamers, also as healers as well. And we kind of like have like this dream-like quality of like wanting to make a difference, no matter how big or how small it might be. And we also have like we're very like highly creative people. We kind of like think of so many ideas. We kind of like, I think we think abstractly, and we kind of like known as kind of like being strange people, which I can identify with. Um, and then going into a more deeper part of my personalities, I am identified by my zodiac sign as a Capricorn, since I was born in December 25th, Christmas morning of 1994. And so I'm in right in smack right in the middle. Not really, whatever. I'm like right in the area of the Capricorn. And not only am I a sun in Capricorn, or throughout my birth chart, I have mostly Capricorn signs in there and Earth signs as well. But also I have a moon in Virgo and a rising sign or ascendant sign of a Sagittarius. And what that means is like with the moon, it's kind of like represents the inside of yourself, and kind of like your emotional state. So what that means, like to have a moon in Virgo, is that personally for me, I'm very highly critical of myself. I was kind of like criticize others as well. If I feel like they've done wrong to me or I'm not in a good mood or anything like that. And in general, because sometimes I'm okay with people, but other times I'm just like, I loathe people. You know, it's just life basically. But yeah, like so with that combination, mostly like for the Capricorn and the Virgos, we're kind of like very bashed upon in the zodiac sign. I think mostly, I mean, a lot of the signs are like getting bashed on, and like they always get seen by the negative things. But people thinking that like the Capricorn is like the most misunderstood sign of the zodiac sign, as stereotypically we are being known as being boring, think about business, social statuses, very cold and aloof, um, something like that. I mean, I understand the whole cold and aloof part, because like I'm not gonna be like warm and friendly to you because like I just met you. We're not friends. We're not even acquaintances yet. So I'm the type of person who likes to observe, like kind of like see how you are until like if you get if I really do like you, I think you're a really cool person, and I will be able to open up myself more. And then once you get to know me, I'm pretty loud. I love to laugh and be like, haha, and just act weird and stuff. But Capricorns are actually very loyal, down to earth folks, and I really am proud of that. When I first heard that I was a Capricorn, I didn't really like what I heard about it. It's just basically the stereotypical definition of it, like the ones I just mentioned. And I was like, no way, I'm not a Capricorn. And then there was like this one video on YouTube that I watched. She broke it down more about the sign, basically on a more positive aspect. And what she mentioned was that the best part about being a Capricorn is not about being successful, but it's basically how we are very hard workers. Like the goat, like climbs out the side of the mountain and keeps going, and life just like throws rocks and boulders at them, but keeps going and never gives up until it reaches the top. So that really makes me proud of my sign, and I kind of like identify with that because I always feel like I'm not important, like I'm in the background, something like that, and I want to do something amazing, like in terms like writing or music or whatever. Um, but if I keep learning on my own time, at my own pace, then it'll be beneficial to me later on, like 10 years from now, than just like diving into it and be like, whatever. So I really like that about my sign. And this Capricorns are kind of weird too. So yeah, and for the Virgos, they think that we're like, I mean, it's true. We are kind of like perfectionists, and we kind of like want to make sure everything's right and stuff. And we just like very snooty. We think we know everything and blah 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 blah. It's kind of true, kind of. But Virgos just want to make sure everything's okay, everything's right. Um, but we're just like we're very hard on ourselves, and I am extremely hard on myself all the time, and that can like bring me into low self-esteem. Sometimes I would go into teeny tiny bouts of depression here and there, and also anxiety. I don't know how anxiety's matched with that, but yeah, I was like, then the thing is, if y'all talk so bad about Virgos, like, I mean, I understand it because two of the most awesomest people in music are Virgos, and one of them is Beyonce, and number two is Michael Jackson. So, I mean, it's an honor to like be a Virgo because they work hard, they have a vision, and they go for it. Like Beyonce goes for it, Michael went for it, and see how that happened. And so I think that works well with Capricorns as well. So it's like good. And then finally, oh no, I'm running out of time. I should have probably like add a few more minutes. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, so lastly, my rising sign is Sagittarius, and this is I believe my only fire sign in my birth chart. And it's kind of weird because I don't know. Well, first of all, before I get into that, I really thought that for my moon sign, I would relate more to a moon in Cancer because Cancers are very emotional, and I'm a very emotional person. I cry a lot, and I get angry a lot, and I get confused and frustrated, and then this goes on. I could be a bit dramatical. That's like my family used to call me a drama queen when I was like a little girl, and I get mad at that every single time. Yeah, I think that's true. I don't know, whatever. That's why I should, get into acting more, darling, because I live for drama. I live for drama. Drama. Okay. Okay, maybe not. I'm just gonna move on now. So, for Sagittarius, they're kind of like known as being outgoing and adventurous. I think that's the key word that can really relate to me because I want to go on an adventure. I want to explore the world and just learn more about myself, learn about different cultures, learn about, get philosophy into this, maybe a little bit of psychology, but also like philosophy of life, and also just for the thrill of it, the excitement, because I feel like most of my life, I kind of had it easy. It's subtle, very quiet. Because I live in a family that's pretty low key, very quiet. We're not eccentric. I mean, we laugh loud and talk loud and stuff. Like, yeah. But, like, I feel like the majority of my family members are introverts. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Whatever. But, yeah. But, like, I didn't really, like, went out and, like, explore life or whatever. Because I've been stuck in a bubble my whole life. And I just, like, went to school, come home, do homework, eat, sleep, gain weight, and then go back to school. And that's pretty much it. But I always like have like this wanting to like want more out of life. Because I remember like when I was a kid, whenever we used to go to these car trips, like driving around the city, or sometimes like drive to Louisiana or whatever, just have an hour or 2 hour long drive, just listening to great music and just bonding with each other. Yeah. Um, it's great and all until we go back home. And I will always be very sad because I was like, I don't want to go home. Because it's the end of the fun, just go back to just doing routine, I believe. I feel like life can be a routine in a way, and with INFPs, I believe that we don't like routines, because we feel like we're just stuck. Like, it's the same thing over and over again. It's good to have routine because it keeps us organized and structured with our lives, but sometimes we need to get out of that routine, change things up a bit. I don't know why I feel that way, but I always felt that way for the longest time. And let me see. Trying to go under 20 minutes at least. I mean, there are some videos that go under 20 minutes, but whatever. Um, I always like felt like there is something inside of me that's kind of like missing, like a void inside my soul, or inside of me that I don't know why. So I guess like for an INFPs, like we always search for an answer. We always researching, based on our interests and stuff, and see if we fit into that category. And we don't want it to fit in just one category, but fit into different types, so we can like expand more of our personality. We're just more than just this one checkbox. We're many of that, and that kind of makes us feel like we're unique. We're interesting. I don't think I'm like special, but I'm unique in a way because I am me, and I think everybody's unique, no matter what personality type, what zodiac sign or whatever. We are unique. Every soul is different. I have like this theory about the soul, but I don't want to get into that because it sounds crazy and stuff. But try to be a philosopher. Anyways, I just wanted to major in philosophy or psychology, but I never did. I'm majoring in education, but yeah. Um, so with the Sagittarius soul, I don't know if the sun signs call it sense the soul, but I can see like why I feel this way because of that. Sagittarius sign because we love exploring, we love to learn and expand our knowledge. And I always go to different subjects. I never stay into one thing, you know. So that's basically it for the personality part. I think like they're very interesting combinations, and I'm proud for all of my personality stuff. Of course, like I can't really depend and like solely just go towards these personality tests and stuff to determine who I am. I mean, it's interesting because like, yeah, I totally relate to that. Da 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 da. But it's not the final say so on who you are. It's part of it, but there's so much more. And I always try to, my goal is trying to be happy within myself. Because I haven't been really happy my whole life, really. I'm just like there, I do have great times and laughing and being silly and da 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 and all that stuff. And I was raised in a wonderful family and have all the needs that I had, like a house or like a roof over my head, clothes to wear, food to eat. Like I'm blessed every single day. But it's like something's missing. I'm not truly happy. And what I'm trying to do is, instead of just like finding it in these personality tests or quizzes, or finding it in friends or the material world or whatever, or even music, I have to find it within God. Because I am Christian, and I'm trying to like basically try to let my walls down to go to Him whenever I'm going through a lot, like going through anxiety or self-doubt and just questioning my life in general, questioning myself. Because He's the only one who can bring me happiness. So I'm working on it. But until then, the quest continues, and probably like that's why like also like having this YouTube channel. It's trying to see like if I look back at myself, like how do I talk, how do I seem to be on the camera, etc., etc. I'm always observing, I'm always analyzing myself and the outside world and use my intuitive thinking, feeling, whatever to figure things out. And so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop right here, and thank you very much for watching this video. Tell me in the comments below what sign you are, or if you're an INFP and you're a Capricorn / Virgo / Sagittarius, or you like Capricorn or Virgo in general. Please let me know what you are proud of for your sign. And you guys have a wonderful day. And remember to stay awesome and keep rocking. This is Jasmine Malone signing off. Bye, guys.